So now let's start with this one. This is now the way the question is now displayed. You draw a line. You will be told to draw a line 103 millimeters long and divide it into 7 equal parts. So let's repeat the same procedure. So assuming that this is your working space, this is your paper already set. So I said that this is your title block, and in this title block is where you write your name. So for example, my name, let me write. So I'm just assuming this is a name. So you can also complete the admission number and the rest. And you can see that we have got several lines over here. We have this line, and this other line, this one and this one. These two lines should be faded. They should not be in bold. This line, which is demarcating your paper all through, this one should be in bold. So make sure that you get to understand those. When you are also making arcs, these arcs, for example, this one, if you are making arcs like this, you should also ensure that these arcs are very faded. Somebody should not be able to see them at a distance. You should see as if they are not there. You only see these bordered lines. So these ones should be very faint. Faint as in they are not very visible. So let's start. And first of all, you have to draw a line which is 103 millimeters long. So first of all, I will take up my T-square like this, and let's assume that is my line. Now, I've been told my line should be 103 millimeters. So I will take up my canvas like this. I place it onto my ruler, measure 103 millimeters, then make an arc. So if this is my canvas, assuming that I already made my 103 millimeters. So what I need to do is to come and make a mark like this using my canvas. Let's assume this is the first mark. So I will stand still on this mark. Again, make another arc. So I will stand here, make an arc. Stand here also, make an arc. So I will call these the two marks. We have A and B. So second, you will draw a line below this other line like this at any given angle. You can choose any angle as long as it is not more than 60 degrees. So you will draw your line at this point. Now let's now divide this line that you have drawn into sections. So you will take up your canvas and measure 20 millimeters from your ruler. 20 millimeters, I think I said in engineering we use this scale. Scale used should always be in millimeters. And you know that 1 centimeter is equivalent to 10 millimeters. So if you have been told to measure 20 millimeters, what you just have to come and do is to measure 2 centimeters from your ruler. Then from there you convert it. If you have measured, for instance, 2 centimeters, you can see that if you cross multiply, you will get 20 millimeters. So you will measure 20 millimeters using this one, then you transfer it into this line. So you will make an arc. You stand where you have made that particular arc and make another arc. Stand again there, make another arc. Stand again there, make another arc. You have been told to divide your line into 7 equal parts. So you should ensure that these arcs you are making, they are 7 in number. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. So we need 3 more. So you make another arc. Another arc, this is 5, 6, 7. So this is what will assist you to get to subdivide this other line which is over here. So once you reach at the last mark, now this is your point C. Let's give it, let's call it point C. This one. So again, what did I say? I said that you join point B and C. So you will join these 2 points like this. Now you need to draw how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these 6 lines should be in parallel with this line. They should be in parallel with that line. So to draw them in parallel with that line, you take your set squares like this. You place one, you get to adjust them. This is how you place them. You place your set squares like this. I think this angle is really extended. Let me look for an angle. I think let me transfer my point B to be somewhere here. Let me transfer it so that you can be able to draw it comfortably. So I will take my rulers like this. So you can see the way I have placed up my rulers. So one on the bottom side and the other one on top of the other. So what you need to do is to slide this ruler. So first of all, you ensure that it is in line with this one. So you slide it like this. Draw a line. Slide it like this. Draw a line, slide it like this, draw a line, slide it like this, draw a line, you slide, draw a line, also slide, and draw a line. So you can see that it is sliding. So this line is in parallel to this, it is also in parallel to this. So they are parallel from the source of CB. And that is how we get to subdivide this line into proportional parts. So this part is from here up to here. It is equal from here up to here. Also equal from this point up to this point, also equal from this and all along. So all those sections are equal. That's why we are saying we are subdividing this line into proportional parts. So this is the line that we are interested in, line A, B, and we have used line A, C, whereby we have made some arcs of a distance of around 20 millimeters from each other to get subdivide them and get how we will subdivide this line AB into proportional parts. So for instance, if you look at this line, you can see that it has been subdivided. So that is how the question will be brought. You will to draw this line 100 and you can be given any figure For instance, we have taken 103 millimeters long and we have divided it into 7 equal parts. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, I want us to move to the second question, whereby you will be dividing a line into parts. So for instance, let's now start. Draw a line using your D-square along the tail. And I said that the D-square, you can see that it should be able to swing. So you will draw a line like this. Now that is your line. Now you take your pair of canvas like this and measure the distance that you've been given, 115 millimeters, assuming this is my 115. What I need to do is to just transfer that measurement using a canvas. So I will stand at this point, make an arc, stand on this other point, make an arc. So let me assume that my mark is somewhere here. So this is your A, B. So these are the two marks that I've made, assuming that they are 115 millimeters. And at any given time when you have been told to label these lines, or if you decide if you are labeling these lines, ensure that you label the measurements should be on top of that particular line. So for instance, you can see that my 115 millimeters lies above line A, B. I have not named them here. I have not named it here like this. So naming it below the line is very wrong. So what you need to do is you label your line at the top here. That is my 115 millimeters. Then divide it into two parts. You divide this particular line into two parts. So you can see, for instance, this one we have divided it into different sections. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we do not need the 7 parts. We need 2 parts from the 115 millimeters. Now you have been given a ratio of 4 to 9. To get 4 to 9, now you need to add these two ratios. You have been given 4 and 9, so 9 plus 4 will be 13. 9 plus 4 is 13. So what you need to do, again, you will take up your ruler like this, draw a line from this point, like that, at any given angle, as long as it does not exceed 60 degrees. So, you can see that I have not yet labeled my point C because we do not know the length of this line. So again, you will take up your canvas, like we have been doing, you measure 20 millimeters. So, you will stand here, mark, assume that is my 20, again mark 20, mark 20, mark, using the same distance. So we will move up to 13. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now they are 13, and the distance from one mark up to the other, it is 20 millimeters. So again, like we were doing, to get the center, so you can see, for instance, a half of 13. Let's say, for example, you have been given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. So to get the sender, so you have, let's use the manual method. We have 1, this one cancels, this and this, this and this, this and this, this and this, this and this. So you can see that at the center we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 7th one is the one which is at the center. So we have again from the other end 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the 7th one. So number 7 is the only mark which will divide our line into sections. So what you need to do again, you will take the farthest end, which is, let's assume this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I will take this 13th point and join it to point B. Like this. So what we need to do, because we have been taught to divide this line into a ratio of 4:9. So we said that the 7th point is when it is at the middle of our line. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the center. This is the center. Now we are interested with this center, so that once we join this one up to this one, up to this line AB, we will get the proportions of, we have 2 sections. We have 1, 2. So our triangle or our line will be in the ratio of, should be in the ratio of 4. Sorry, so you should count 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We are interested in this. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So sorry, we are not getting the midpoint. We should follow this the ratio. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So after that, you need to draw a line which is in parallel with this other line. So you take up your set squares again, like this. Let me assume that you have just extended. So it is like that. So you can see that this one is sliding. This is the one which should slide. So I will move it along this one, so that this line AB is in parallel, so it will move like this. Like this. So wherever it reaches now, I draw that line. So for instance, I've divided this line. Now I've divided line AB into 2 proportions. So you can see that we have the ratio of 4:9. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, up to where we have our mark. That is 4. Then 9, these are the proportions should be carrying 9. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it is in the ratio of 4:9. So that the total should give us 13, which is 1, 2, 3 up to number 13. So that is how you divide a line into 2 parts, having been given a ratio. So I will send the same procedure. Set up your paper, write the title block, and the title block should be written very keenly. If this is your title block, I will always insist, ensure that you write those names in block letters, in very well aligned letters like this. So you write them well. Do not be in a hurry, those capital letters, because they normally mess so many people, and you get to get wrong marks because of something which is very negligible. So thank you so much. Let's meet in our class. I will send the same procedure. Use this video to follow all those steps and come up with those diagrams. And we are through with the first topic. So in our next topic, we'll get into solid geometry. So thank you so much.